Hello, guys. Hello, Kathy Sue again. Haha. What do you guys think about my roof? This is pretty rad. Like, whoa, are you kidding me? Oh my God, and check this out, check this out. We got balloons. We got balloons because two of our awesome neighbors are now engaged. What? Would you look at that? That is so exciting. They went to Europe and came back and now they're like, oh, we're engaged. And we're all like, yay, let's celebrate on the roof. So that happened last night. That was awesome. So I just wanted to, initially I was just going to vlog every 5 days and just do a recap of the topics and what have you. But today's topic I thought was too important to recap. I can't really recap the importance of honesty, right? This is something that I have been implementing in my life for, I've been attempting to implement into my life for quite some time. It has taken time to find the strength to be completely honest in all situations because you're afraid of hurting someone, So when I'm talking about honesty, I'm not just talking about, if your mom says, Judy, where are you going on Friday? And you're like, Mom, I'm totally going to Kelly's. And she's like, okay, sweetie, and you really go to Kevin's house? I'm not talking about just that kind of honesty, I don't suggest to lie to your parents because, what if something happens, they need to get a hold of you, whatever. I guess we do have cell phones. I forget about technology. So the honesty that I am talking about is the honesty within yourself. When you're in a situation and, you get that pang in your heart that says, this isn't right or this isn't what I want. That is your deep inner honesty coming out of you and saying, listen to me, I'm telling you what your morals are and what your values are, and it's up to you to be responsive to that and to listen to that. When I was, what spurred my kick of honesty was when I was 15 years old. I was at a football game outside of my high school in Mequon, Wisconsin, and God, this moment sticks out in my mind so strongly, and it always has. And I saw a group of maybe 4 kids beating up this other kid, and I remember there was a white car and the kid had a mushroom cut. Yeah, I grew up in the time of mushroom cuts. And I remember in that moment, my heart just hurting and wanting to do something so badly about it and not. I don't know if it was because I didn't feel strong enough inside or because I didn't think it was my place. Whatever the case is, I chose in that moment not to listen to my honesty, to my truth. As we experience things in life, I sound like I'm gonna cry. I might, I cry a lot when I'm happy. It just, it's a thing. Those moments in our lives that we experience and we get those pangs, that's where our truth is grown from experiences where our truth is grown from. And this even goes back to, what I've already been discussing about how important it is to experience things so that you can figure out who you are. You have to experience things to figure out who you are. So anyways, back to the importance of honesty. Say, for instance, you're in a situation where you kind of like this guy and he's kind of cute and, you guys are kind of dating, but you're not, that it's not right, but you have that instinct to be like, oh, I can't tell him, it's going to hurt him, and I really do care about him. Guess what? Eventually, that's going to end. That relationship is going to end because it's not the truth. It's not really what you want. So in the moment when you feel those truths, be honest and tell the person, listen, I care about you, but we should be just friends, and it might hurt them in that moment. But overall, I bet you $1 million that they will discover the love of their life after that. I mean, maybe not right after that, whatever. You guys understand my point. So be honest with those people because in reality, that is what we all deserve. We all deserve as much information as possible so that we can make the best decisions with our life. Choosing to not be entirely honest with someone about how you feel, about what you want, about what you like, about what you don't like, is almost like a teacher. Like a teacher that's handing out a test. Oh, helicopter! I'm right here! They don't care. All right, thank you. They don't care. So it's like a teacher that, hands out a test and she's like, hey guys, students, so I'm going to give you this test and it's going to determine some element of the next step of your life. Whether it's you get an A on this test so you get into the college you want, or you get an A on this test so mom and dad take you out to a dinner that you've been wanting to go, whatever. So each step determines the next, is what that's setting up. So she gives you the test and she says, and you have to take it, but guess what? I'm not going to give you all of the information. How am I supposed to accurately take a test if I don't have all of the information? That's bonkers, you know? So in giving somebody all of the information about how you truly feel, you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to give you a chance and you a choice to choose your happiness based off of as much information as you can possibly get. And this is the same thing as why children need to be more educated, why we need to focus more on education system, because the more we know, the more that we can look at our options, which I think I talked about in my last vlog. The more we know our options, the more capable we are of making our decisions. Because we can see, you know, just like this line of palm trees, you know, we can see everything in a row. And we're given a chance. So like, honesty isn't just broken down to, you know, I'm going to Judy's house instead of Kevin's. It's broken down to honesty in here. Because ultimately, like, if you're not honest with yourself and with the people around you, you're leading with guilt of hurting someone, or guilt of whatever, guilt of not showing up to something, I don't know. But leading with guilt is a very difficult thing to live with. And I personally just want happiness. And the happiness that I have found recently from choosing honesty and from allowing and expecting the other people around me to be honest with me about how they feel has led me into the most pure place I've ever been in. And I've never felt so lucky in my life. So I highly suggest leading with honesty, and I'm going to talk about this in a few days, but like, part of leading with honesty is knowing what you want. And that'll lead into, you know, the importance of thought. So we'll get into that in a few days. I think 2 days or whatever. I don't quite know what the schedule is. So be fair to the people around you. Be fair to yourself. Allow yourself happiness by allowing honesty. Allow yourself happiness by allowing others to be honest. Also, you know, don't take anything personally. And that will be explained more a little bit later on. We'll get into that. I'm just so excited to share this experience with you guys that I just want to let it all pour out, like, all the time. So yeah, so, you know, go out there today, be honest with yourself, dare to say I love you to someone. I don't know, give someone a hug that you want to give a hug to. If they don't hug you back, that's their prerogative. At least you put yourself out there. Because at the end of the day, if you don't try, you don't know what it could have been. I have chosen to live my life as fearlessly as possible because I want to feel free, and I feel free. And saying, you know what, I'm not afraid of heartbreak. I'm not afraid of any experience life can throw at me, because every single experience has made me so much stronger and has made me who I am today. So go out there, be fearless, and be honest, and laugh at everything, because laughter is so good. It's so good, guys. You guys are loving laughter. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I look forward to talking to you again. Have a great day. Mwah!